Sometimes I look at the world today and think everything feels so superficial. Not just our relationships or the way we present ourselves online, but even our core beliefs, even our activism. I'm not saying this to be dramatic. It's just something a lot of people feel but don't always say out loud. When we look back at the 60s and 70s, activism felt different. People were out on the streets because they genuinely believed in what they were fighting for. In the US, young people protested the Vietnam War with a conviction that came from risk, sacrifice, and moral urgency. In places like Portugal, university students in Coimbra stood up against the Salazar dictatorship, knowing they could be arrested, beaten, or expelled. People didn't show up for likes or photos. They showed up because their lives and futures were truly at stake. Fast forward to today, and activism looks different. We have huge marches, massive demonstrations, and viral political trends. But mixed into all of that is a whole lot of performative noise. Some people show up to a protest, mainly to get a picture for Instagram. Others repeat political opinions they saw on TikTok without understanding the context. The motivations are more blurred, more diluted, more influenced by how things look rather than what they mean. But why? Social media has completely reshaped the way we express ourselves. It rewards visibility over depth, speed over reflection, and appearance over commitment. You don't need to read a book, understand an issue, or be personally involved. You just need a catchy slogan or a trending hashtag. Protesting used to be an action. Now it's often content. And I'm not saying everyone is fake. Not at all. There are people who truly believe in the causes they support. But the environment we live in makes it harder to separate genuine conviction from performative activism. Still, it's important to be fair. Social media has also given a voice to people who never had one. It has exposed injustices that used to be hidden. It has made it possible to mobilize thousands of people in ours, something that would have been impossible in the 70s. So the problem isn't that people don't care. The problem is that the way we participate today is mixed with distractions, pressure to appear engaged, and the constant noise of the internet. Maybe the real challenge for our generation isn't to protest harder, it's to protest more honestly, to understand what we're defending, to show up for a cause even when no one is watching, because real change has never come from trends. It comes from knowledge, conviction, the willingness to stand for something even when it's inconvenient or when it won't get you likes. So yeah, today's world might feel more superficial. But depth isn't gone, it's just harder to see. And it's honest to choose whether we want to be part of the noise or part of the change. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.